Hey guys, so today this is a quick breakdown from me just to review my year, reflect on everything and compare where I was last year to where I'm at right now. So this time last year I was working on shoeboxes right next to my bed and I was using them as my desk. I was in $2,000 debt and my parents were so disappointed in me. I was lost, I was deeply unhappy and I didn't know what to do. And guys, I cried myself to sleep every single night because I just didn't know whether I was gonna get out of that situation. It seemed like there's a light. There was no light at the end of the tunnel. And the reason why I was in debt was because I made a lot of stupid financial decisions. I was in university. I didn't have much money. I was working multiple jobs. So when I started making money from the online space, I was spending it on a lot of things, and I was living from home. I was living paycheck to paycheck and everything, and I was just spending and spending and spending, and like it got to the point where I was going into my overdraft and everything, and yeah, it just wasn't good at all. And that's when I lost everything because I was relying on someone for my income as well. And like I'm grateful for that person because he's the reason why I'm in the online space. But yeah, I was very stupid back then, and I'm glad that I'm doing my own thing right now, and it's opened up the opportunity for me to do my own thing as well. But yeah, this year's much different. This time last year, I wrote down all my goals that I wanted to hit for 2024. And after that, I wrote down the inputs that I needed to do to achieve those goals. Because I was just sick and tired of being lost. And yeah, I just felt like I needed to do this. And I can proudly say that I scaled up my social media accounts. I built a cult-like following. I dialed in our offer. Like I actually have an offer now. I started the community. I hit my first 10K month. I maintained my relationships with friends, family, and loved ones. I built my network. I saved money, and I fixed my spending habits. Have healthy hair, clear skin. I upgraded myself. As you can see, I work there now. I don't work on shoeboxes next to my bed, and yeah, like I can proudly say that every goal that I've written for myself for 2024, I've achieved. And today I'm gonna go through everything that I went through, mindset, the action steps, and everything like that to achieve all these goals, hit my financial goals, and make a complete transformation. Because me now is a completely different person to the person last year. So I'm just gonna put this back, 1 sec. I want to start off with mindset, and it's probably the most important thing. And I noticed this because when I was making a decent amount a month before I lost everything, I always had this innate feeling in my head that I was gonna lose it all. And what happened was I ended up losing everything. So I don't really believe in manifestation, but if you genuinely think that you're in that position, it will come true. Maybe that's manifestation, but you will do the things, you will do the inputs, you will train your mind to do the inputs that will lead to that end result. So like the belief that you have in a goal or the belief that you have in something will really help you achieve those goals. I recently had a coaching call with this guy called Nero Knowledge, and he said that the way we achieve our goals, it was a while ago so I can't really remember, but the way we achieve our goals is not through the inputs that we do, but it's through what we believe, our mindset, and like how we think that, and then that leads into the inputs that we do. Because back then I was thinking that I was gonna lose everything, and I was spending everything every single month, everything. I even like applied to a few corporate roles. I made it all the way to the assessment stage, and then what happened was I had the final interview and everything like that, and like it was going so well. I built a good relationship with the recruiter and the guy and everything, and then in the final interview I really thought to myself before I took it, I was like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to act like this for someone, like for like the next 5 to 10 years of my life whilst I save money and everything like that, and look forward to like hating my day and everything? And then like after I thought that, like when I took that interview, I was stuttering, I didn't know what to say, and then the guy was just like, listen Josh, it looks like you're not a good fit. He just hung up the phone. And I was like, fuck, it was crazy. Like, and then that's when I realized like mindset is so important. Like this year I did not feel like I was gonna lose everything. I actually strongly believed that I was gonna scale up my community and achieve all those goals. You know, like I tricked my mind that I put myself in a position where I was already there. You know, I already achieved those goals and everything like that. I have a video, and I'll put it in the screen, right? But it's a while back. Hey guys, currently in the office right now. It's 2 a.m. actually in the office, and just building out this course. My two main competitors right now are Nat Jongsala and Houston. Nat has 180k followers on Instagram. Houston has 50k followers. I have 1k. And my goal is to essentially build the best personal branding program / paid community for editors setting them up for success, and anyone who essentially wants to start a personal brand. Yeah, that's essentially my goal right now. And I may not be in the best positions. I have like to my name, I have like 700 pounds, and at least I got out of overdraft last month. I was actually in 1.5k debt, and I managed to pay it off because of my personal brand, which I'm super grateful for. I only had 150 followers at the time, like I said in previous interviews, and essentially that was it. And yeah, the goal is to build up the paid community. I've already started building up assets for it and everything. So yeah, Nat, Houston, I'm coming for you. Yeah, that's essentially the goal right now. And I already knew that I had the best creative community for creators and creatives and editors and things of that nature, right? And look at me now. I had my account banned and everything, and I scaled my account back up to like 5k, 4.8k followers. I've recently hit 111 members in my school, you know, and that all started because I genuinely put myself in a position and believed I was already there before I hit my goal. And what that led to was me knowing what I should do and knowing the inputs that I needed to do in order to achieve that. The next thing I want to cover is, obviously, it's the action that you take. You know, there's an analogy that I like to use, and it was the first analogy that I spoke to with my students, and it's basically the surface area of luck. So think about it. The less inputs that you do that push you towards your goal, the smaller the surface area is, right? So that meaning to say, there's a less chance of you to get lucky to hit your goal, right? But the more inputs that you do that push you towards your goal, there's a higher chance, and your surface area is going to increase, and then there's a higher chance that you will get lucky for you to hit your goal, right? And I noticed this when I used to work in an agency. I used to work with Nat Jongsala. You guys probably already know this. He's like 250k followers on Instagram. One of the biggest editors in the space right now. And yeah, I used to work with him, and for like the past like 6 months, I was editing $35 per edit videos. And although I was putting money in my bank, right, I was spending like 6 hours, 7 hours a day editing videos for them, where I had other goals in mind. So for the longest time, the community I had stayed at a certain number, and we even went down, and a lot of people left and everything. But it was because I was putting 100% of my inputs into something that wasn't going towards my goal. Therefore, my surface area wasn't increasing, you know? So like I wasn't posting content, you know, I wasn't talking to people in the DMs, I wasn't communicating, I wasn't doing any of that, you know? So like the surface area stayed smaller. There was no chance that there was no one looking at my content, no one knew about what I was selling, nothing. Then I decided to leave, you know? And I decided to leave. I decided to work with one client, and I'm going to talk about why this one client is so important, right? I decided to leave, and I went all in with Kana, what I have right now, and yeah, we're in 112 members, and if I didn't do that, I'd probably would have given up on the community and everything like that. But yeah, so just goes to show, like, guys, if you have a goal, make sure you're doing things that specifically lead and push the needle forward towards that goal. And the final thing I want to go through is buying proximity. So like I said, like, you have to put yourself in a position where you have to like imagine or almost know that you're already there. But one of the best ways to also do that is buying proximity. And what I mean by that is, like surrounding yourself with people who are ahead of you, and that way you can get knowledge. You know, that one client that I worked with, like, he is such a killer, and he has taught me so much that I've implemented them into my community. You know, like, I've made I genuinely believe I've made one of the best communities for creatives, and it's also because of him, because like whatever he does in his community I implement as well. However he markets, I do the same, and it's working for him because like I take care of his organics. We hit 50K per month with purely organic, and like whatever worked with him I did it with myself, and I've reaped the rewards, you know. So that's why it's so good, and that's why like if you have the choice to surround yourself with people who are ahead of you, do it, because you're gonna benefit so much, you know, whether you have to pay to work with them or you have to or you are working with them and doing fulfillment on their side, you're gonna benefit a lot more because it's a high quality client, you know. Like, you're gonna earn more than just money. You're gonna earn value, you're gonna earn knowledge, you're gonna get opportunities and everything like that. But yeah, these are like the top 3 things. But like there's something that I wish I could have done more, because like this year I fucked up a lot. I didn't post on YouTube consistently. Actually didn't post on Instagram consistently as well. I remember 1 to 2 months I just didn't post on Instagram at all. And like what I want to do this year in 2025 is post more on Instagram. Actually level up. To be truthfully honest with you guys, like in terms of video editing, I haven't really taken the time to level up. You know, I'm just going off, as cocky as it sounds, I'm just going off pure talent right now. I haven't taken the steps to level up because I don't really have much time. So one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the time to actually level up my skill sets, and if I don't make the time, then that's on me. But I promise you guys I'm gonna make the time to level up my skill sets and everything like that. I'm gonna implement so many things into the community. Like when I hit 150 members, I want to give away a MacBook. Right now we're giving away a Sony ZV-10 because I know a lot of people are wanting to create content and everything like that. And yeah, I also didn't take YouTube seriously. You know, all the videos I've posted on YouTube have blown up, and it was a sign from the universe telling me that I should take it seriously, but I just chose not to because I was lazy and I didn't have time. You know, although I hit all my goals, I have a new set of goals that I want to hit this year in 2025, and I'm going to do everything I can to hit those goals, and I'm going to work as hard as possible to hit those goals, because right now I'm building and everything like that. And one last thing that I want to talk about is the community members that I have in Katna. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have done so much for me. You make work feel like I'm not even working, because like I've built a genuine connection with you guys. You guys are my friends, you know. If I hated running the community, I'd probably treat it like shit, but I appreciate you guys so much because you guys have done so much for me as well, in terms of helping me scale the community, just being there for me. And in return, I'm going to give you as much value as possible, and I'm gonna over deliver for all of you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 2025. I'm gonna help you guys achieve all your goals, and yeah, let's run it. Take care, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Josh Visit. This is quite a raw video, so I don't really know how to end it, but I'm just gonna end it right now. Peace.